Hello YouTubers, welcome to the Italian Extreme YouTube channel once more. Today I'm going to be talking about pot cozies. There's a million people out there showing you how to make a pot cozy, so I thought I'd share the pot cozy style that I chose. This is what I got. This pot cozy was tailor-made for my coffee maker. It's actually my cooking pot. I don't use it for coffee. I don't drink coffee anymore. And just let me show you. First of all, let me tell you the reason why I made this pot cozy. It's very thick. It's very different than all the pot cozies that you have seen out there on YouTube. And the reason for that is, well, it was available. The material was available. This is closed foam that I cut out of one of those slipping pads that you buy at Walmart. It costs like maybe $8, $7 or $8, something like that. It was very old. I have several of them, and it was kind of, a little bit broken in some corners, so I decided to use that for that purpose. But then later I realized something that I'm going to speak about it later. For now, I want you to know that it is still very light. The only thing is kind of a little more bulky, a lot bulkier than the regular design. But this is not the pot cozy that you are going to put in any pocket of your backpacking. You just put it on it and store the whole thing inside of your backpack, just like it is. Well, let me tell you how I constructed. I made a lid for it, and this is pretty self-explanatory, but I wanted to show you that I put reflective metal tape inside of it so that it will reflect heat back in. This material is flammable, but with this metal tape under it, reflective tape, it resists. I've used it like 3 or 4 times. Very hot, and it resisted. It has not melted or nothing, so the result is good. So I made a bottom for it also. See, and I did the same thing, and I put, well, let me talk about that later. And then in order to make it stay around it like that, I used a couple of bungees. So these bungees you buy at Walmart or any place. I tied 2 together with these ends. They clump like that. They hook to one another. I used 2 of them. One on top, one on the bottom. But I wanted to show you this. I had cut these 2 notches for the handle to stick out. At the time of packing it up, put it in my backpack, I just closed the handles, then put it around and put it in my backpack. Let me show you this. Inside I also have here reflective metal tape. I think that tape is aluminum. I don't know what material it is for sure. I wanted to show you the shape I made for it. If you see, I sort of zigzag the cut like that rather than a straight cut like that, and the reason is because this material is so stiff and bulky. It was, at the moment of closing it, it was kind of hard, so that has the shape of when you cross your fingers like that, you interlace your fingers like that, and at the time of closing it, it's a lot easier, a lot better. For the lid, let me show you the lid. I'm legally blind, so bear with me. This is the bottom part. For the lid, I made a cut here, sort of a half moon cut, because the pot has in that spot here this shape here, pointy shape, which is to pour the coffee in case of people that drink coffee or hot cocoa. I pour hot water for my MREs, and that's what I use this for. And then I was thinking, how do I make the lid and the bottom stay and not fall apart and lose it? And remember that I'm legally blind and I cannot find things very easily. So what I did, I used in here, you see, a clip. It is a piece of wire. It's one of those clips that people use at the office to pinch papers with. So I straightened it because they're not so stiff, so hard, and then I sort of drove it through the material to the foam and back around and put this piece of string that I bought at Walmart, and I did the same thing for the lid and for the bottom. That's how they stay together. I'm gonna put it back in. So you're probably thinking, how are you gonna put that once that's so hot? So that's what was one of my concerns, and I learned to do that and in the practice when I was using it. So what I do is, when it's in the stove, if it's a wood, if it's a one of those isopropane stoves, I shut off the fire, and then I go like this. I put it around it. See, it's not on the stove, so I have difficulties now. But let's pretend it's on the stove. I just put it around like that with my hands, to the best of my ability, and do this. And once I do that, I can handle it. I don't burn my hands anymore. Then I put the bungees around. I don't know where. Okay, here's the bungees. Just put the bungees around. So remember, I can handle this without getting burned. I put the bungees around. Why do you use a cozy? Well, when you're out there backpacking and it's cold, the cold is going to make your water, the boiled water, to go colder fast, and that's why you need to use cozy. I mean, you don't need to use it, but it comes in very handy. See, there it is, my pot cozy. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it. Take it into consideration. You have that material. You don't have to buy anything else. The only thing that you would have to spend a little bit of money is in the reflective tape if you don't have it already. So that's going to cost you like $7. That reflective tape resists 250 degrees, which is fine for this purpose. They have the kind that resists 300 plus degrees Fahrenheit, but it costs twice as much. In this case, the amount of heat that you have here is going to be around the 200 degrees, so the $7 roll is fine. Alright, enjoy. Until next video, take care. Later.